Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Our apologies for the inconvenience. The Wi-Fi went down for just a moment. We're going to the top of the 6th inning. Blue Sox set to take their next set of hacks. 10-1-2 due up. Matt Gorham just pitched a scoreless 5th inning for the Blue Sox, and we just came off of Austin Sheldon pitching a scoreless half in the 5th inning. Jamal Ritter for the Blue Sox also now has 3 hits. We saw another rocket off of his bat last inning. And Austin Sheldon still out on the mound for those Northstars. He'll begin his 6th inning of work. No action in the bullpen either. He'll deal with the 10th batter for the Blue Sox, Joel Queimada. Singled and drove in a couple runs in the 2nd inning. Flew out to center in the 3rd. So he'll dig in for his 3rd at bat. So that's upstairs, ball 1. Our score is still tied at 8.
It's a fantastic ball game to this point.
Only mildly frustrating thing is if we hit the time limit or go through 7 innings, the game could end in a tie. That's the last thing we want to see. That's outside, 3-0 the count. So now it's just possibly do or die here. Not many at-bats left. You take me all the way 3-0?
Yeah, I think you need base runners.
Went with a breaking ball, I guess. Now it's a 3-0 count. Still a 2-0 breaking ball in the dirt.
Queimada's had a nice day. Singled and scored in the 2nd.
That ball is hit straight back foul. The count actually moves to 3 balls, 2 strikes.
This game is really tightened up.
Pitch from Sheldon, way in the dirt, ball 4. So a leadoff base runner for the Blue Sox, Joel Queimada, has now reached base for the 2nd time today. Only the 2nd walk issued by Austin Sheldon.
It looks like Murata's going to check in Stevie at the top of this order.
He'll dig in for his first at bat against Austin Sheldon. Takes a fastball, looked to be a strike call.
Stevie Murata, 2 for 7 on the season, single and a double. Has hit toward the top of this lineup.
In the air, shallow center field. Coming is Monday M. Robles, and it's... Oh, Ramon Robles dropped the ball in right field, throw to second, and they will be able to get the force. Good job by Jacob Monday, the center fielder, backing up the play in order to get the force out at second base. Joel Queimada probably assumed the ball was going to be caught, so he had to hold up, and he ended up being thrown out by several feet at second base.
Scored a fielder's choice. Yes?
That's right.
Fielder's choice into center. And that's a break for the Northstars.
That ball's hit foul. Gamino for the Blue Sox got an unbelievably huge walking lead. I thought he was about to try and swipe second. And now Sheldon steps off. They're on to him now.
Murata, 5 steals and 5 tries. Fantastic base runner.
That's inside 1-1.
Be surprised if he did not take off at some point in this at-bat.
Looks like he wants to. I'm shocked he hasn't taken off yet.
Yeah, I think he's playing some games trying to get Gamino a fastball here.
He's inching out there. Big lead over there. He does not go. That's on the ground, left side. That's going to get right through the hole, a base hit. Stopping at second is Murata. My goodness, I'd be curious about the exit velocity on that, Nash. That ball just couldn't have rolled that any better out there.
Perfect spot. Now an opportunity for Lawton. Lawton actually drove in the first run of this game, Evan.
Sacrifice fly in the first, struck out in the second, walked in the fourth.
That was 15 runs ago. That sac fly.
That's right. Absolutely right. Austin Sheldon checks the runner. He deals. Little low, ball 1. Sheldon and the North Stars wanted that pitch. Matthew Lawton trying for his first hit of the day, trying to give the Blue Sox the lead. Led 8-2 at one point. Then the North Stars just came storming back. 6 unanswered runs. Count moves to a ball and a strike on Lawton. Good speed out there on the bases. Outfield playing medium deep depth. Joe Jimenez, the left fielder, probably playing the most shallow. Now Ramon Robles comes in a few more steps in right. Big chopper over the third base side. Going to second is Charlie. Throws it away. Coming in to score is Murata. My goodness. Connor Caldwell had the ball third. Thought about tagging the runner at first, going to third. Didn't do so. Then threw to second. Ball went off the glove of Castro, trickling to right field, allowing the Blue Sox to take the lead.
5 errors today for the North Stars, and had played good defense to this point. That's going to be the end of it for Sheldon. They'll go to the bullpen, and that's a huge run for the Blue Sox, as this could be their last inning.
Absolutely. Score that an RBI for Matthew Lawton on the fielder's choice. 5th error of the game, as you said. And we'll be right back with a new pitcher. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Blue Sox just took a 9-8 lead. Take back the lead after initially allowing 6 unanswered runs to the North Stars to tie the game at 8.
Easton Hawkins into the game, 3 1/3. His first outing, 9 earned runs, 5 walks, 3 strikeouts. Comes in with 1 out, 2 runners on here. Tough spot. Young
man out of Mendocino College. 2 inherited runners left out there. He had a walk to start the inning. A fielder's choice, well, was a drop fly ball, able to force out the runner at second. Single by Gambino, softly a ground ball through the left side, then the fielder's choice from Lawton, and in the throwing error. Hitting that one foul is Joshua Notriano. 1 for 3 so far today, singled back in the first. And Ash, you mentioned it just a bit earlier, only around 10 minutes left in this game before the time limit possibly comes into play. So North Stars might only have 3 more outs to play with. That ball served out to left field. That's in there for a base hit. Rounding third is Gambino. Throw's going to be cut off. Oh, and it looks like Lawton's going to be in a rundown. As they run back to second base. 2 runners now at second. They'll tag them both. And one of them's going to be out. Wait for the umpire to make a signal.
See who gets to stay.
So Notriano, who had the hit, will be called out second base. The rule actually is if there are two men on one base, then the runner who got to the base first is the one who gets to stay. Looked like Notriano, aggressive base running, just ended up running his man completely off of second base and put him in a rundown, Nash.
Mm-hmm. And for Notriano, if you're looking at it from the bright side, at least got him up to second. Keep a runner in scoring position. Now 10-8 game.
He drove in the 10th run of the game. First pitch to Jeremy Gisek is inside for a ball. 0 for 2 so far, a couple strikeouts. He was hit by a pitch in the third. Gisek will bat with Matthew Lawton over at second base. Chance for another 2-out RBI. And, you know, Nash, excellent piece of hitting from the lefty Notriano. It looked like Freddie Freeman serving that ball in the left field. Now we have several Padres fans amidst our ranks. That ball might have broken his bat out to center field. That's going to drop him for a base hit. Rounding third is Lawton. He'll score easily. Going to second on the throw is Gisek. RBI single Jeremy Gisek. His first hit of the day. It's 11-8 Blue Sox. The hits keep on coming. Looks like the home plate umpire has something to say to the Blue Sox manager. Wonder what it's about.
Not sure. Still 2 outs here.
That ball is right off the end of the bat too, Nash. I wonder if it ended up being a broken bat.
Could have been. Hitting a perfect spot once again. I've seen a few of those today.
Now it'll be Troy May. He's 0 for 3 so far. Chance for another 2-out RBI. 3 runs so far in the inning for the Blue Sox in order to take the lead right back 11-8. We've seen so far, though, Nash, no lead is safe with both these explosive offenses.
Some managers in the PSCL do have a pitcher in mind, Evan, they go to late, almost a closer, like a high leverage reliever, and you'll see just out of nowhere really good pitchers will come in late in these games.
A ball, 2 strikes to the count to Troy May.
I didn't expect to see that in the PSCL, but we've seen it a little bit.
I have to assume it'll be Matt Gorham coming back out for his trying to get the 3-inning save for the Blue Sox. Nobody up in either bullpen. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Hawkins. Inside 2-2.
Hawkins here just trying to get the Northstars off the field. They do have a very good offense, but it's hard to keep coming back. Giving up 11 runs. Just a lot to ask.
And Gorham's been tough so far this season.
Mm-hmm. Giving up just that 1 run on the year. It came in the 4th.
3-2 the count to May. Wind has really picked back up again. That's inside, ball 4. That puts runners on first and second with 2 outs. Well, that brings up the hottest man in this Blue Sox lineup, one of the hottest men in the league, Jamal Ritter. 3 for 3. He singled his last at bat. 2 for 2. He walked in the second. He had the triple, RBI triple in the 3rd inning. 1 hopping the wall and right.
Yeah, Jamal's been on everything. Taking good at bats. Pretty soon he'll be near the top of this league in many categories.
You almost think about pitching around him, almost an unintentional, intentionally walking him.
You could. You got Colt on deck, who also has 2 hits today. The bottom of this order, absolutely fantastic. 7, 8, 9, 10. 7 hits, excuse me. in this order. Just outstanding stuff.
7 out of the 10 hits from the bottom of the order. Impressive. 2 balls, 1 strike to Ritter. Looks like Hawkins is going to go after him. Well, maybe not. 3-1 the count. This is where that mental part of the game, Nash, really comes into play if you're Ritter. Up 3-1, trying to get an idea of what the pitcher wants to do with you.
Well, he was 3-2, and he knew he was going to get a fastball. He got one up in the zone and crushed it. I think you're sitting fastball here again. Hawkins doesn't want to load the bases.
At 3-1's ripped out to second base. 1 out past Castro. Coming in to score is Gisek. Going to third is May. We'll see what this. We'll see what the official scoring is right there. Officially going to be an error on the second baseman Castro. So the 12th run of the game crosses the plate for the Blue Sox. No RBI for Jamal Ritter. That'll be Jacob Kalt. 2 for 3 today. So that's it, foul. Over towards the Blue Sox dugout. We're coming right on that 2-hour mark, Nash. Safe to assume Northstars have 3 outs to play with, as they'll have to try to overcome at least a 4-run deficit.
Yeah, it's been a tough inning for them. Out in the field, 6 errors on the day for the Northstars defense.
That'll kill you.
Yeah, it feels like their gloves have been almost closed. But that's why they're here, to get better.
So runners on first and third. 2 outs, 4 runs scored for the Blue Sox to take the lead. Ripped down the left field line, foul. That'll go into the bullpen.
And this Blue Sox offense, give them credit too. Putting balls in play. A lot of hard hit balls. Jamal Ritter's had a heck of a day. Just hard hits everywhere. And there he goes.
There goes that ball, foul tipped at the plate. Ritter will have to go back to first. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Blue Sox will be back at it. They get tomorrow off. They'll be back here at the stadium Monday morning, 9 a.m. They'll take on the Colonials.
I'll be here.
There goes Ritter again. Swung on and missed by Jacob Kalt. He goes down on strikes, and the side is retired. Not before the Blue Sox take the lead. They put 4 runs across the plate on just a couple hits. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning, and we assume the Northstars have 3 outs to play with. 5, 6, 7 due up for the North Stars. Connor Caldwell, Austin Miller, and Adam Green. As the North Stars have to make up a 4-run deficit after the Blue Sox put 4 on the board in the top of the 6th.
Caldwell doubled in the 3rd, and for the North Stars, we said it before, when they fell back 8-2 and battled, they have the offense to get it done.
Matt Gorham delivers a first pitch, strike 1. He's on for his 3rd inning of work. He allowed 1 run after he came into the game in the 4th, pitched in a very clean, excellent 5th inning, now trying to record a 3-inning save, excuse me. Mentioned just a moment ago, the Blue Sox are back at it Monday morning, 9 a.m. here at Palm Springs Stadium. That ball's spinning all sorts of ways up the middle and over the first.
Wait.
Hung on by Joshua Notriano for the first out.
That's a heck of a play. Josh Colt moving over to second. I believe Stevie Murata now in left. That's an outstanding play.
And just as good on the other end, Notriano digging it out of the dirt. That ball is spinning all sorts of ways too, Nash.
Mm-hmm. Softly hit up the middle. Thought it was going to split second base there.
North Stars' next game is tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. at the turf field. They'll take on the Coyotes. Swing and a miss by Austin Miller. 1 for 2 today, RBI single in the 3rd, struck out in the 2nd.
Miller, the DH.
North Stars down to their last 2 outs. Another swing and a miss, 0-2. Blue Sox trying to move to 4-2 on the season, trying to keep pace with the A's and the Lumberjacks in first place. Swing and a miss. Miller goes down on 3 pitches, 2 outs.
Wow.
North Stars look like they'll drop to 1 win, 2 losses, and 2 ties.
Give Gorham some credit here. He's just fantastic.
It's been excellent all season.
Yeah, just awesome. Gave up that 1 run on the double, but since then, set down 6 in a row.
Swing and a miss by Adam Green, 0 for 2 with a couple strikeouts. Last hope for the North Stars, they trail by 4 in the 6th inning. I assume this should be it right here with the 2-hour time limit upon us. Fouled straight back, no balls, 2 strikes.
1 strike away. Gorham just mowing. Terrific job.
Gorham long looking. You get to sign. Kicks and deals the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Adam Green goes down on 3 pitches. The Blue Sox, after initially taking an 8-2 lead, end up working with a tie game at 8, score 4 big runs in the 6th inning. They go on to win it 12-8. Matt Gorham picks up the save, going 3 innings. And stick around for the power game, or come on back for the power game on the Palm Springs Power YouTube account, as they'll take on the Inland Valley Pirates, 7 o'clock Pacific time. Evan Schmeiser joined by Nash